All right, let's talk about the future. Specifically, what does the stock market look like 2 years from now, in 2026? Now, this isn't just pulling a date out of a hat. A lot of analysts believe these next couple of years are going to completely reshape global investing. So let's dive into how. We're basically peeling back the curtain to see what powerful forces are building on the horizon. And, more importantly, how the major institutions are getting ready for it right now. Think of this as your inside track on the huge changes coming our way. First up, and this should surprise no one, is the AI-powered revolution. But look, this is way more than just another tech trend. We're talking about a tidal wave that's expected to be the single biggest, most dominant force shaping the market for years to come. Now, these pieces aren't just separate trends. No, they form this deeply connected tech stack. The best way to think about it is like this. It all starts with the brain. That's the AI software. That brain needs muscle, which comes from powerful GPUs and robotics. And of course, the whole operation needs a home. We're talking massive, power-hungry data centers. They all feed each other in this incredibly powerful, self-reinforcing cycle. And let's be really clear about something. At the absolute heart of this whole revolution is software. The insane growth of smarter, more integrated automation platforms, that's the engine. It's what's driving the demand for everything else in that tech stack we just talked about. And that brings up a huge question. This explosion in digital infrastructure requires a staggering amount of physical stuff, especially electricity. This digital revolution has some very real, very physical demands. Which leads us right here to what we're calling the new energy era. See, to power the future of technology, you first have to power the present, and that path takes us straight into the world of energy and physical commodities. This really captures the great paradox of the 2026 outlook. The so-called new economy of AI is totally 100% dependent on the old economy of oil, gas, and electricity. It's because of this dependency that analysts are forecasting a sustained, long-term upward trend for these foundational assets. So why the bullish outlook? Well, it boils down to a classic economic principle: global supply tightening. For years, there's been a serious underinvestment in finding new sources of energy and raw materials. And now, as this AI-driven demand just skyrockets, that lack of supply is creating a squeeze that could push prices way, way higher. But of course, no forecast is ever a straight line up, right? The path to 2026 has its own set of headwinds, and it's absolutely critical to understand the risks that could completely disrupt this picture. The two biggest risks to watch out for are what you see here: geopolitical tensions and inflation. Global conflicts can snap supply chains literally overnight, creating instant and widespread uncertainty. At the exact same time, you've got these persistent waves of inflation that can eat away at returns and force central banks to slam the brakes on the economy. Both of these are major wildcards that could change the entire game. So, given all the opportunities and all the risks, how are the biggest financial institutions playing this? Let's crack open their playbook and see where the smart money is reportedly focused. The focus really seems to be on 4 key areas. You've got AI infrastructure and data storage. Those are kind of the picks and shovels of the AI gold rush. The energy transition is a direct bet on that massive need for power we mentioned. And then there's the 4th one, which might just be the most interesting of all: small cap technology. Yeah, while everyone's watching the giants, the big institutional players are looking at smaller, more nimble tech companies. So why? Because these are the firms that have the potential for absolutely explosive growth, the ones that could become the next leaders in some specialized AI application or a breakthrough software solution. It's a classic high-risk, high-reward bet on the future. So what's the big takeaway from all this? Well, the major themes that are going to define 2026 are already moving. The market of the near future is expected to reward those who get these long-term trends and start building their strategies today, not tomorrow. So, we've laid out the landscape, the key players, and the potential risks. The stage is definitely being set for a transformative period in the markets. And really, the only question left is, how are you going to play it?